Subha Sainkalam. Welcome to our meditation session. So we start our practice. Sit in a comfortable meditative posture, spine neutral, shoulders relaxed, arms resting, eyes closed. Aware of whole body from head to toe. Take a resolution to keep the body as still as possible during the practice. Sitting position can be gently changed at any stage. Legs can be stretched if necessary. Before starting the practice, offer salutations to the divine, to the universe, to the lineage of masters, and seek blessings. Om represents the divine without any name and form. We recite Om in medium length, call and response. You repeat after me. Om. 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 We continue with pranayama practice. Pranayama gesture in right hand, thumb on right nostril. Inhale through the left. Hold the left, exhale through the right. Right inhale. Hold the right, exhale through the left. Second round, left inhale. Hold both. Right exhale. Right inhale. Hold both. Left exhale. Third round. Left inhale. Hold both. Right exhale. Right inhale. Hold both. Left exhale. Continue on your own for few more rounds. Let every inhalation and exhalation be as slow, deep, long as possible. Retention should be very comfortable. Follow on your own, either with holding or without holding. After completing the last round, gently massage your nose and release. Body relaxed, spine neutral, arms resting, eyes closed. Sitting position can be changed, legs can be stretched whenever it is necessary. Aware of whole body from head to toe. I suggest parts from head to toe. When I suggest a part, you feel the part, focus your awareness on the part, mentally repeat Om one time, short Om. Top of the head, forehead, right ear, left ear, right eye, left eye, right nostril, left nostril, upper lip, lower lip, chin, neck, chest, abdomen, right collarbone, shoulder, forearm, palm, thumb, index finger, middle finger, ring finger, pinky finger, left collarbone, shoulder, forearm, palm, thumb, index finger, middle finger, ring finger, pinky finger, right hip joint, thigh, calf muscles, ankle, lower side of the foot, upper side of the foot, big toe, second toe, third toe, fourth toe, fifth toe. Left hip joint, thigh, calf muscles, ankle, lower side of the foot, upper side of the foot, big toe, second toe, third toe, fourth toe, fifth toe. Head, neck, torso, right arm, left arm, right leg, left leg, total body from head to toe. Shift awareness to breathing, aware of inhalation and exhalations. No efforts to lengthening or shortening. Aware of unconditioned natural breaths. Inhale, exhale. Inhale, exhale. Inhale one, exhale one. Inhale two, exhale two. Inhale three, exhale three. Count up to 15, then count down to 1. Inhale, exhale. Inhale, exhale. Inhale, internalize your awareness, aware of energy centers. I suggest the center corresponding mantra. You focus your awareness on the location of the center and mentally repeat the corresponding mantra 3 times. Sahasrara Om. Ajna Om Hreem. Vishuddhi Hum. Anahata Yam. Swadhisthana Vam. Muladhara Lam. Muladhara Lam. Swadhisthana Vam. Manipura Ram. Anahata Yam. Vishuddhi Ham. Ajna Om Hreem. Sahasrara Om. Second cycle Sahasrara Om. Ajna Om Hreem. Vishuddhi Ham. Anahata Yam. Manipura Ram. Swadhisthana Vam. Muladhara Lam. Muladhara Lam. Swadhisthana Vam. Manipura Ram. Anahata Yam. Vishuddhi Ham. Ajna Om Hreem. Sahasrara Om. Shift awareness to heart chakra. Recognize, feel the presence of the divine in the heart chakra. The divinity without name and form is represented by Om. It is the awareness, the consciousness, the life energy. The divinity is in me as my awareness, as my consciousness, as my life energy. I am one with divine. My nature is divine. With this recognition, feeling the presence of the divine in you, recognizing your oneness with the divine, mentally recite Om, 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 Om. Continue the recitation of Om for few minutes. The life energy of my family members is also divine. My nature is divine. All my family members are also divine. With this awareness, continue the chanting Om, 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 Om. The life energy in my friends is also divine. I am divine. Family members are divine. Friends are divine. Om, 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 Om. Life energy in every human being is divine. My energy is divine. My family members' life energy is divine. My friend's life energy is divine. Every human being's life energy is divine. I am divine. Family members are divine. All human beings are divine. With this understanding, with this awareness, recognizing everyone as divine, continue the chanting Om for few more minutes. Eyes closed, shoulders relaxed, spine neutral. Sitting position can be changed if necessary at any stage. Life energy in pet animals is divine. Om, 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 Om. Continue the chanting. Life energy in birds is also divine. Om, 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 Om. life energy in every living being is divine. My nature is divine. Family members are divine. All human beings are divine. All animals are divine. All birds are divine. Every living being is divine. Om, 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 Om. With the awareness, understanding that every living being is divine, the divinity manifested in every being as the core energy, recite Om for few more minutes. Recognizing every living being as divine, be in silence. Back your awareness to breathing level. Back to body level. Aware of the surroundings. Before concluding, send your love to family members. Regards to all elderly people. Good wishes to your friends and all you know. May all be happy, peace, peace, peace. Call and response. Asato ma sadgamaya tamaso ma jyotirgamaya mrutyorma amrutangamaya. Om Shanti Shanti Shanti. Arms together at heart center. Warm up your palms. Place them on face. Open your eyes. Bring arms back to heart center. Namaste. So this is our second day practice. Okay, oh, sorry. Okay, this is our second day practice. And this practice we did for 45 minutes, including preparations. So we took Om, recitation of Om, and thinking the meaning of the Om, that is the meditation. As an extra information, like the meditation, when we are doing on God or goddesses, that meditation is two types. We call it as Saguna Dhyanam and Nirguna Dhyanam. Saguna Dhyanam means meditation on form. Nirguna Dhyanam means meditation on formless. Om comes under the category of Nirguna Dhyanam, meditation on formless. How we can distinguish or how we can do meditation on form or formless? That example I will tell, the explanation I will give, then I will explain what we have done today. In the whole meditation, two steps are there. First step is chanting the mantra and thinking the meaning of the mantra. That is the whole process. For example, I am chanting Ganesha mantra or Ganesha Nama. Then repeating Ganesha Nama is one part of the meditation. After chanting Ganesha Nama or Shiva Nama or Rama Nama or Vishnu Nama or Devi Nama, now then we can think about that God or goddess in two different states. After chanting the mantra of Ganesha, for example, if I think the physical qualities of Ganesha, that is, Ganesha is having a tusk, and this tusk is also having Ganesha having the tusk with big ears, with big belly, like that. When I think about the physical features of Ganesha, that is called Saguna Dhyanam, meditation on form. This we always refer. If I have to tell about my friend, then I first describe the physical qualities of the friend, how the friend looks like, what is the height of the person. Like that, we give the references of people when we are uh, telling how to recognize them. This is the, whenever we are describing a person, thinking about a person, using the physical qualities, gross qualities of the person, it is meditation or thinking on the form. So when we are after chanting Ganesh mantra or before chanting Ganesh mantra, if we are thinking about the physical qualities of the god or goddess or Ganesha, that is Saguna Dhyana. This is one aspect of meditation. After doing meditation in the form, we need to expand the awareness, our understanding of the God from form to formless. For this, any quality we can take and we need to expand that one. So in this meditation, what we have taken is the divinity that which I recited, the Om, is in me as my awareness, as my consciousness. This is where how we are recognizing the presence of the divinity as my awareness, as my consciousness. Then it is like a new identity. So far, I have many identities with reference to my gender, with reference to my community, with reference to my social status, with reference to my nationality, with reference to my knowledge in different fields. I am having different identities, and those identities I use depending on the work what I am doing. Now we need to recognize, we need to make ourselves strong with another identity, new identity, which is our real identity. The real identity is we are one with the divine. Our nature is divine. This identity, we have to make it strong. It has to become a spontaneous response of our behavior pattern. Just like we have a spontaneous response with reference to different identities, like I am an Indian. I won't think that every day, but when a situation arises, I respond that with that identity. With reference to all identities I am having, they all are spontaneously responding in our behavior patterns, even though we are not thinking them constantly every moment. Like that, the nature, our real nature, our identity is the divine, has to become a spontaneous, effortless identification. Like that, it has to become. So that is the foundation, first part. Like so, after chanting the mantra, either it may be any mantra with the form or with the Om. After chanting this mantra for few minutes, we need to think that that divinity is in us as our life energy, as our awareness, as our consciousness. We are one with the divine. This identification we have to do as a self-hypnotism, like as a re-establishing our own identity, like we have to do. Then we need to conclude the practice. After doing this practice for 1 week or 10 days, then next step we have to put the next step is the divinity is not only in me as my awareness, the divinity is in my family members also as their awareness, as their life energy. That is the next step we have to expand. Then, when we are interacting with our own family members, we need to keep this knowledge as the background. We may be interacting with our elderly people. We may be interacting with younger people. We may be interacting with the people of our equal age. Depending on the situations, sometimes we may be angrily arguing. Sometimes our elders may be scolding us, maybe without reason. Even our younger generation people may be shouting, making noise, we may be shouting on them. While doing all these actions, our background knowledge should be the divinity which is in me as my life energy is the life energy of my father who is scolding me, is the life energy of my younger brother to whom I am scolding to improve the situation. But in real, we both are one and the same. The same divine energy is in me and in this person. That we have to keep as the background knowledge while we are interacting with our own family members. This is the next step of enlarging our, expanding our awareness or the meaning of the mantra. After reasonably practicing this one, then we expand. The same divine energy is the life energy of our friends. When we are interacting with them, that we have to keep. The same divine energy is the life energy of our colleagues. With colleagues, we are very friendly, but sometimes with colleagues, the equation is always different. In every organization, always there will be some internal politics. Everybody works as a unit, but within the unit, always we can have some internal politics. From our side, we won't cause any problem to anyone, but if someone is causing a problem, definitely we defend ourselves, but with a background that the divinity is in me and in my colleague also. With that understanding, with that background, we interact with our colleagues, we interact with our unknown people also when we are moving in the society. This is one phase of expanding our awareness. So the expanding the meaning is my nature is divine, my family members are divine, my friends are divine, all human beings are divine. This is one level of expanding our awareness. When once we are more or less grounded in this level, next we are shifting our awareness consciousness to differently another sphere. The next sphere is with reference to animals. The pet animal that which is in our house, in our guardian, in our garden, it in the form of a cow, anything. Depending on the culture, depending on the social practice, in some cultures, we keep the pet animals in the houses, but in some times we keep animals only in the courtyard only. Like in our family, whenever we had dog, always the dog is in the compound only, not in the house. Very rarely, if it is raining outside, maybe we brought it when it's very young stage. Otherwise, for all the time, it is within the compound only. It has a separate room to stay outside like that. This is our culture. There may be another culture. They may be keeping the dog in the house. It's okay. It is the cultural differences. But our attitude is the dog may be in the house or in the garden, but when we are dealing with the dog, our attitude has to be in a different way. The divinity which is in me as my life energy is in this dog also as its life energy. At bodily wise, I am having a human body. This is having an animal body, a dog body. Our awarenesses are different. Accordingly, we are behaving. But in real, my life energy is divine. The same divinity is in this dog also. With that understanding, we can give a bath to the dog. We can take to the evening shikar, walking. Whenever we are interacting with our pet animals, our background knowledge is this is manifestation of divinity. My energy, this energy is divine energy only. That is the background knowledge. Then we are dealing with our pet animals. It may be a dog, it may be a cow, whatever it may be. That is the first level. Second level is this expanding the same awareness with reference to the birds. The birds may not be in our house. Sometimes it may be in our garden. Just they came and well, it goes back. Similarly, then we are sitting in a park. We see so many birds, so many situations there. So whenever we are looking at the birds, for a few minutes, we can think, we can appreciate, or we can recognize, not appreciating, recognizing the presence of the divine in those birds as their life energy, as their living energy. After that, next, the life energy in every living being is divine. Every living being means all living beings, including the mosquito, that which is biting me when I am doing meditation, is also the same divine principle only. Sometimes I have to beat the mosquito, okay, but with an awareness that it is also the manifestation of divine. A mosquito, a cockroach, a centipede, an ant, everything, every living being is manifestation of the divine. This is second level of expanding our awareness. First level of expanding awareness is myself is divine, all human beings are divine. That is one thing. Second level of expanding is all living beings are divine. This is the second level. Next, third level and fourth level is there. That expansion we will see in our tomorrow practice. When we go to the tomorrow practice, the preparatory practices slowly I will reduce. The meditation portion I will slowly increase. So tomorrow practice, pranayama, we may do little, I may reduce. Pratyahara, we may go little broadly, we may go, because the meditation portion is increased. Okay, so we have done expansion of the chanting a mantra, half we did, remaining half we will do tomorrow. So tomorrow practice will be the complete practice of chanting a mantra and thinking the meaning of the mantra. So this is also, I am saying again, as an example, like we have taken Om, any mantra can be recited from form to formless. If you are thinking about the form, that is meditation on the form, from form to formless, from limited to limitlessness, how you can expand is completely your choice. As one example, like I am explaining as the energy principle, life energy principle, with any concept you can take from form to formless, you can expand that one. I will give few more ideas on how to expand that in our upcoming classes for your self-practice and to have more uh, ideas to expand from form to formless. So with this, we concluding our teaching session and my explanation. So if you have any questions, you can feel free to ask. If I know, I answer that. Thank you. So, yes, please. You have, yes.
Sir, in preparatory steps when we do pranayam, so
Yes.
like we do Anulom Vilom, can we do Kapalbhati also?
Here, Kapalabhati, it activates the whole body. A fast breathing, activating exercise, that is, practice, that is. Our intention is calming the mind and preparing for the meditation. So that calming mind we will get with Anuloma Vilom without or with holding the breathing. So Kapalabhati, Bastrika, they warm up the body and they make the mind more active, like instead of calming. But what we can do is, by chance, you are doing the practice in a cold environment, like Himachal or Rishikesh, or even in South also. In winter time, if morning climate is very chilling, very cold, Then maybe to warm up your body, you can use Kapalabhati or Bhastrika before doing the practice. Then also make the body little uh, normal or neutral, then start the practice. Okay? So by nature, Kapalabhati and Bhastrika, they are warming pranayamas. They make the generate certain heat in the body system at physical level. So we are not doing that as a regular practice, like at the time of practice, but depending on the climatic conditions, doing is not a wrong. Okay. Thank you.
Okay. Thank you, sir.
Thank you. Yeah. Yes, please. Pascal, yes, please. No, you have to unmute. You have to unmute. I couldn't hear you. I request Pascal to unmute and ask the question. Okay. Sorry. Achha. Okay, you can write. Pascal, you can write the question. Pascal to host. Okay. Okay. Anybody else? Sir? Okay. So before that, if anyone is having any question to ask, can feel free to ask. Yes, please. Yes. Okay. A comment from friend came. Thank you.
Can you hear me, sir?
Yes, I can hear you. Please.
Yes. While sitting for meditation, while concentrating on the breath and the body parts, it was like very spontaneous. I could concentrate nicely on the body parts and the breath. But when it came to Om chanting, I was feeling a bit restless there.
Okay.
When breath and body parts were there, it had gone very nicely. But when it comes to breath, then when it comes to Om chanting, not the breath, there I was becoming a little restless. Sir. So why it was so? I wanted to know, or it's natural like that.
Okay. Here, we are going from gross level to subtle levels. We are going gradedly. Like when we are focusing on the body means it is a gross level practice. Then focusing on the breath is again subtler than body, but still it is grosser than the thought level. So as the practice going from gross to subtle, naturally that will be a difficult thing. So in the beginning stages, chanting the mantra and thinking the meaning of the mantra, it is natural. At that stage, we feel little difficulty, or we may not feel totally comfortable at that stage. That is very common only. So you need not to worry about that. That is one thing. Secondly, also, depending on our cultural backgrounds, our social backgrounds, different people are psychologically, different practices are suitable to different people. So this is, I don't know your cultural background and your psychological background, etc. But we will see three or four different types of meditations we will see. You can follow all those meditations. Among them, which meditation you feel very good, to which you can connect yourself easily, that you can take as your prime practice and you can follow that. Okay.
All right.
This meditation is an example of meditating on the divine form, God or goddess's form. That is the basic meditation. We will see the other meditations also. And you can experimentally, you can watch all meditations. You can do among them, which meditation you feel better, suits to you better, that you can take as your main practice and you can continue on that one. Okay.
All right, sir. Thank you. Thank you.
Thank you, Matt. Thank you. Yes.
Namaste, sir. Namaskar, sir.
1 minute, please. 1 minute.
Okay.
Is there any chakras in that part of the body?
Other parts.
For example, in yours, like that, if any chakras are related in that part.
Okay, that is asked by Pascal. Okay, so Pascal question is, when we are moving our awareness on different parts of our body, are there any chakras of those points also? That is our Pascal's question. In our body, the energy channels are there. Subtle energy channels are there in our body. Whenever in any place, 2 or more than 2 energy channels intersect, that point becomes a sensitive point, an energy point. There are many systems like a Reiki system or the Kerala martial arts system. Those systems, they worked a lot on those energy centers, and they have a different studies on how to manipulate those centers for different health purposes. In our present practice, or even in my personal practices also, I am not familiar or exposed with any energy points or centers or chakras or energy points of the other parts of the body. I am taking the concept of only the chakras that are related to the spinal column, and that much only I am using in my meditation purposes. But if you have the information about the chakras or the energy sensitive points of other parts of body, there is nothing wrong in using that concept for your practices. You are having total freedom to make use of that information for your practices. Okay, am I clear? Okay, that is, yes. I think Ankush Gaurji is having a question now. Yes, sir,
Namaste,
please.
sir. How are you?
Namaste. Yes,
Good.
fine. Thank you so much. I'm fine. Thank you. Yes,
Sir,
please.
I want to know, like, people say do meditation, you will be fine, your mind will be fine. So is it like individual choice, like what we want to manifest as in term of health, as in term of wealth? I have seen so many people keep saying on these days, like do meditation, imagine visualization. So do you also consider these things in the meditation to visualizing things that if somebody wants to achieve anything in the life, how this impacts on the Jordic sign also, meditation?
Okay. So here, meditation to Jordic plane, that concept, let us not take it now. In my introductory class of yesterday, I don't know if you have attended my class or by chance missed your class. In that class, I explained meditation is not an action like eating, drinking, talking, walking, jumping, dancing, etc. It refers to a state of mind, like sleeping. When our mind tuned to sleeping state, then sleeping takes place. If I want to sleep now, I can't sleep now. What I can do maximum is I can sit and I can, not sitting, I can lie down and I can close my eyes. That much only I can do. To get the sleep, my mind has to tune to that state of mind. Just like, even though we use sleeping as a verb, he slept for 3 hours, he slept for 4 hours, we use that expression. In grammar also, we have the expression of sleep, slept, slept, like that, and action like we have an expression. But it refers to a state of mind. Similarly, we are having different states of mind, like a dullness. It is a state of mind. A person whose mind is dull, that dullness reflects in every action of the individual. Similarly, restlessness is a state of mind. A person who is restless, that restlessness, that confusion reflects in every activity of the individual. Similarly, an attentiveness, a focusedness, in other words, meditativeness, is a state of mind. If I am having that meditative mind, then naturally I will be meditative in every action. While talking, I am conscious of what I am talking. While walking, I am conscious of how I am walking. Like this, in every moment, I am aware of what I am doing. Naturally, that improves our life standards, our everything. In a job, in a work, I am totally focused on what I am doing. So naturally, how much a person can do in 1 hour, I can do the same work in less than 1 hour because I am attentive, I am focused. And how many mistakes other people are committing in 1 hour in that work, I commit less than that number of mistakes because of my focused mind, because of my attentive mind. And that means meditation means it is nothing but completely living with awareness. I am aware of my strength. I am aware of my limitations. That makes me decide to what extent I can proceed, what I can do, what I cannot do. Like there's a complete awareness. This is what we can assure in meditative practice in a life. This much I can assure. More than that, about connection with the Jordic, etc. So far I never thought about that, and I too don't know in what way I myself is connected to that level. So I cannot say anything about that aspect. But my whole intention of designing this one is to inform others that meditation is a state of mind. To the extent we are tuning to that state of mind, to that extent we live in meditation. It won't be an hour-based practice. We live in meditation. Every moment we in meditation. Yes. Thank you, Ji.
Thank you, sir. Thank you so much. Thank you.
Okay, thank you. So shall we conclude for today? Okay, thank you. So we are concluding for today. Tomorrow we complete the first meditation. So meditation on God or Goddess, that is the divine form that we are going to complete. The full form of meditation we do tomorrow. So the preparatory step, we will go a little faster so that we can complete the practice, and some questions we can see after that. After completing that meditation, the next day meditation, about that meditation also, I give an introduction about that meditation I will give, then we can conclude tomorrow's session. Okay. Shall we conclude? Shall we conclude? Okay, thank you.
Yes.
We have already
Thank you,
concluded
sir.
with a peace prayer. So we are concluding. Thank you. I really appreciate your interest. So thank you so much.
Thank you, sir.
Thank you. Namaste, Ji. Namaste.
Thank you, sir.
Thank you.